This is Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How are you? Hope you had a safe 4th of July. Mine was low-key but nice, relaxing. I really enjoyed this series called Unprisoned by Kerry Washington, where she plays in it, and Delroy Lindo. It's a comedy and drama about the real life of Terry McMillan, the author. I have been trying to watch it on Hulu. It's a long story. I had this certain package with Hulu so I could watch the Chicago Bulls, but because basketball is not on right now, I went to a cheaper package and now I could see it. Before I couldn't, but it was so good. So I have to watch 2 more episodes of that, and I can't wait for season 2. I want to talk about the power of gratitude. My mom, before her life at the post office, she worked there for 35 years as a timekeeper, dealing with, I guess that's a part of HR, keeping people's times. My mother was a preschool teacher. Therefore, when my sister and I were growing up, she made us read a lot, and she taught us in a teaching style, which I appreciate so much. My mother, she made us read the Bible, and I would be reading the Reader's Digest. She didn't make me do that. I wanted to do that. I was a bookworm. But one thing my mother really poured into us was the power of being grateful and thankful. And I got spankings for not being appreciative. Sounds silly, but I appreciate that now, because we live in a society where some people, they really miss the mark on gratitude. And if you're grateful, this is how your life becomes really full. The little minor things, if you're just grateful. In America, we are so spoiled. I think a lot of us do need to go live in a third world country and have the water turned off and have to bathe in muddy water, or have to eat like porridge, or maybe don't eat at all. How about that? We have so many options here. I know I do. When I'm hungry, a lot of times I don't like to cook, especially in the summer. Who wants to cook in the summer? Boo-hoo. I may go up and down the street and grab, a couple of tacos, or I can get a nice submarine sandwich and a nice fresh salad. Or it's a place they have lamb and chicken on a pita. I could get that. Or I can get Italian beef, or depends on how greasy I want to get. I have so many options right at my fingertips. Literally across the street, cheesesteak, and then down the street, right 2 or 3 doors down, coffee and a bagel sandwich. Just spoiled, really spoiled. I have a decent vehicle. I live in a nice apartment. I have more shoes and clothes than I even know what to do with. I don't even wear half those shoes I got in my closet. Just an abundance of stuff, books galore from being in school and ordering books and people giving me books, and food in my pantry, refrigerator, pots and pans. I still have plastic containers of pots I need to donate because I just have too much stuff. Yet and still, we're not happy. And you see the Hollywood celebrities, they chase these movies. They might be worth 150 million. They may be worth more, and they're steadily working as if they don't have enough. And I don't want to think that some of them are chasing these movies for money. That's their craft. They enjoy acting. Like, I enjoy singing. I enjoy talking to my clients. So I don't want to judge them in that way. But what are we chasing half the time? We must have gratitude for what we have. I just saw something, and it just shows you how people are. These are the immature people, though. It's a guy on a train with a pizza box in his hand. He's on the subway, and he has some roses. And they were saying he's a lame for having pizza. Now, again, where's the gratitude? If my guy came through the door with a pizza and some roses, I would have the biggest smile on my face for the rest of the night. And probably the next day too. And so on. Where's the gratitude for the effort? You know, yes, I've been there. I've been to very fine restaurants here. Our Gold Coast here in Chicago is very expensive, and I've been to restaurants there with my ex. We stayed at 5-star hotels. I love that kind of stuff. Just like I love a bowl of frozen yogurt from the local ice cream place. That still puts a smile on my face. When you're grateful for small things, God opens up room for more. And that's what I have learned. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Relationships, life, marriage, all of that stuff is ebbs and flows. I saw one lady on YouTube. She said, we need to get comfortable being in bad marriages sometimes. Of course, she's not referring to abusive, but sometimes your marriage hits a stalemate. Sometimes it's boring. Sometimes you simply are not getting along with your spouse. It doesn't mean run to the attorney right away. Can you work it out? Will this pass by? I think any couple that's been married 10 years, 15 years, 30 years, 20 years, 25 years, they will tell you, we had some good times, but we have also had some bad. There was a time I wanted to leave. That's what I hear the most from a lot of couples that's been married a long time. It gets rough sometimes. Sometimes it's not even their fight. It might be over the kids, or it may be a blended family, maybe an outside family member, maybe work stress, maybe somebody got sick, maybe somebody lost a job, maybe, just maybe. This is the thing with marriage and life. It's going to be ups and downs. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But when you're down, what is your mood going to be? What is your attitude going to be? I know for me, when I used to have money trouble or relationship trouble, I would be in a funky mood. When things were better, I was in a good mood. But how did that serve me? I had to learn to smile. This is where being sick it improved my personality. It taught me a lot. Like, girl, you can't be happy when things are good only, and sad and down when things are bad. Sometimes we have to smile even when things aren't favorable, because we still have kind of a lot. Even when I don't have maybe the money I really want to have, I still have access to food. God forbid, I have a niece who lives right by me and her husband and their 3 boys. And they always have snacks over there. I'm sure she'll bum off a piece of pizza for me. My sister and her husband lives 6-7 minutes away. I could always pull up a chair at their dinner table. That's a blessing. I have friends. God forbid something ever happened, I could just move into their basement. I know I can. And 2 of my friends have very nice basements that they have remodeled. Of course, I would never want to have to do that. But it's a nice option to know it's there. You know, it's a blessing to have friends. It's a blessing even just to have YouTube. And I have friends on YouTube who support me. You know, I'm blessed with 2 jobs. I'm blessed. I have students that give me big hugs. I'm going to see a couple of my students today at summer camp at the school I work at, and they always give me hugs. You know, sometimes those are the only hugs I get for the week. It means a lot. Show a little gratitude today to your kids. I had a nice moment a few days ago. Last Saturday, it rained cats and dogs here. If you have been following the Chicago NASCAR street racing, it was raining something terrible here. And so my cousin, she had a kind of like picnic by her house, because where she lives in her complex is a park connected. And so we were under the shed. She had barbecued some hamburgers, hot dogs. She had some popcorn. I bought some chicken and a little different stuff. You know, we were having a movie night. We were gonna try. Of course, we got rained out. That didn't happen. But we ended up staying there for hours under that shed trying to outlast the rain. It rained from 4 to probably 6:30 that evening. And then around 6:45 or so, it slacked up. Of course, we were heading home by 7-ish. Her cousin looked a little disappointed because she wanted to have the movie night. But it ended up being nice. On the way home, my great nephew, who's 10, the middle child, he called my phone when I was ready to leave the parking lot. He said, "Can I ride with you?" I'm like, "Well, where are you going to? Your house or your grandma's house?" Both of them are close by me. He said, "Grandma." So sure enough, we driving down the street, and I'm finally getting to talk to him. This kid plays basketball. Actually plays basketball with Derrick Rose's son, on one of the teams. And we're talking. I'm asking him how do you like school? He's going to 5th grade. And I was asking him, did he miss school? And how did he feel about our family? Do you like our family? What do you say to a 10-year-old? You just say whatever comes to mind. They're pretty smart. But at that moment, I'm driving down the road, and I'm like, "Tammy, don't worry about tomorrow. Tammy, yesterday is gone. Enjoy this moment with your great nephew, riding with you." It was nice. It was nice because sometimes those kids are busy. He has quite an agenda with his practices, and he travels to Kentucky, Iowa, different places playing ball. I'm just trying to seize the moment, you all. I'm just trying to be grateful. Okay, I hope something I said truly helps. Please hit that like button, hit subscribe. Enjoy your family and friends. Enjoy all the amenities that God have allowed you to have. Be ye grateful. If you want more, you want success, you want love, success. I sound like I said success. I don't know what I said. If you want love, if you want happiness, take a look around. And when you go outside, just inhale that air. Inhale it. Inhale it. A week ago, we were inhaling smoke. So inhale the air, the fresh air. And be grateful for your car, your transportation, your legs, your knees, your eyes, your ears, being able to talk, walk, all the food in your refrigerator, all those shoes you don't wear, all those clothes, the books in your house, your dishes, everything, YouTube, everything. And watch how God gives you more. God bless you. God keep you. Bye-bye.